Hi guys, Corey back here from Stretch Fitness, here with Dr. Trina Stewart. Last time we spoke, you mentioned injectables and Botox. Not really familiar with a lot of that. Can you give the people here a little rundown of what's involved with that?
Okay, well, Botox is a neuromodulator. So it's basically a purified protein that relaxes muscles. And we use it very strategically in the face to relax muscles, dynamic lines that create wrinkles.
Okay.
Botox Cosmetic was approved for cosmetic use in 2001 by Health Canada, so it's been around for quite a long time now.
Okay.
I've been actually practicing it since 2005.
Okay.
So I'm heading into my 12th year.
Yeah. What are some of the myths involved with Botox? What are some of the things people may think about it that you have encountered in your practice?
Well, it takes people a while to decide to come in and talk to me, and I think they feel very reassured once they do come in and ask these questions. I think there's a concern that it's unsafe, you know, that it's going to cause botulism. Botox, and I'll use the term Botox because that's what people understand. It's like Kleenex for tissues, right? That's what people understand.
Sure.
So Botox is used for a number of therapeutic purposes as well in our medical world. I have patients that are treated not by me, but by neurologists and rehab specialists for cerebral palsy, spasticity, blepharospasm, dystonias, all kinds of migraines.
Yeah. So it has a certainly cosmetic benefit, but it has a health benefit.
Definite medical benefits.
Yeah.
So we know a lot about it. It is probably one of the most studied drugs in the medical world.
Okay.
There are communities out there that would have liked to outlaw Botox over the years, and therefore the reason for all of the research. And in my hands, I've been using it now for over 11 years. So, you know, I certainly wouldn't use something that I didn't think was safe. I guess the other concern that people have is that it is temporary. It's not a permanent treatment. But I can tell you, you will get probably 4 months from a Botox treatment. And once treated, if you are consistent with that treatment over, you know, a year, say 3 treatments in a year, 4 treatments over a year and a half, you will see the muscles that are treated become a little bit smaller, a little bit weaker. I liken it to my patients as a chemical cast. It's like putting a cast on that muscle. And anyone that's had a cast on knows when the cast comes off and they compare their 2 sides, one is smaller, right?
Okay.
So it's an easy way for people to understand what we're trying to achieve with Botox. So the common areas I treat would be, you know, the 11s, the frown lines, around the eyes, the horizontal forehead lines. There are certain areas in the lower face I sometimes use it for. One of the common non-cosmetic things I do here, which really changes lives, is the treatment of hyperhidrosis, which is excessive sweating.
Yes, which is in the fitness industry, we see. I see that a lot every day. Folks who have to carry a towel with them, and you can tell they're uncomfortable throughout their workout. So
I specifically treat axillary hyperhidrosis, which is the underarm sweating. It is something that it affects a person's level of confidence.
Yes.
Particularly if you're in the public and you have to stand in front of a group of people. I've seen teachers, I've seen public speakers. It can really make their job much more anxiety-provoking.
Yes. And your service helps that go away or minimizes it? What is the sort of level?
It actually usually results in at least an 80% improvement in the sweating, and oftentimes more, and often the effect is sustained for somewhere between 6 and 9 months. So I have a cohort of patients, I'm actually seeing someone today, that I see about once a year, sometimes twice, but once a year, kind of in the winter, closer to spring. They'll come in, have it done. They're good for the better part of the year. They don't mind wearing layers in the winter months sometimes, so it will dictate when they come and see me. There's actually 2 ways. I often have people that will contact me through my office down here. They'll call, book an appointment, come in for a consultation. Although it is a true medical condition, so often I will receive consults in my medical office upstairs, and I'll screen people that way. I'll see them in my office for an actual official consult. We'll talk about their medical history. I'll examine them and give them the information about the procedure and how they can apply for coverage if they have it.
Right.
And then they only have to pay a procedure fee. They don't actually have to worry about the cost of the medication.
Right.
And for them, it's so worth it.
It's life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. Stewart. This is Corey from Stretch. Thanks for watching.